Tonight, the mother of one of the Ybor City mass shooting victims is reacting to an 8 on Your Side investigation into stolen gun data.
We found out that guns are a targeted commodity and they're often really easy to steal. 8 on Your Side investigator Walt Buteau joins us live in studio now.
Stacey and Keith, anyone with a criminal record is not supposed to be able to get a gun legally, but there's an illegal market out there flooded by stolen weapons. The Ybor City mass shooting last October is an example of the damage and tragedy that can be caused when a stolen firearm gets into the grip of the wrong person.
Go, Boone.
Harrison Boonstapple, only 20 years old, was one of the victims caught in the Ybor City crossfire that involved at least one stolen gun.
The guns get in the hands of people.
His mother recalled an unrelated theft involving a weapon left in a car.
They weren't breaking in the car. You left it unlocked, and they know exactly where to look for the guns. I mean, this is a big problem, and people need to step it up on that.
Police tell us many firearms are taken during what is known as car hopping. Thieves go from vehicle to vehicle, targeting unlocked doors.
You'd be surprised that computers or other electronics or valuables will be left in open and plain view, and then the areas where guns are usually stored inside a vehicle, the glove compartment or the center console, are definitely open and disheveled, that somebody went in there and targeted that gun.
An 8 on Your Side records request reveals through the start of November, there were 380 guns stolen last year in Hillsborough County, 327 stolen in Tampa, 176 in Pinellas County, and 208 in St. Petersburg. The total, including data from 3 other law enforcement departments, was 1,515 stolen guns last year across the Bay Area. Investigators say most of those thefts are from vehicles. Tragedies like this mass shooting should be a stark reminder weapons should not be easy to steal, according to Boonstapple.
No, they can't do it. And maybe if they're more aware that this is a problem, they will do it. I'm sure they don't think about it.
The total number of guns stolen was much higher than the number of reported incidents, indicating many individual cases involved the theft of multiple firearms across the Bay Area.
Hey, that's even more frightening, multiple firearms and one theft. So what does the data tell us? Are those firearm thefts, are they trending up, trending down?
So trending down just a little bit. We asked for 3 years of records. The number of stolen guns is down slightly, but still across most of the Bay Area, an average of about 150 guns were stolen a month during that 3-year period. And remember, an undetermined number of gun thefts go unreported because somebody's embarrassed about reporting it, so it could be even higher than that.
Mm-hmm. And the mother, her son who was shot, we can't confirm or say whether the gun used was stolen, but there was one involved.
Right, so not yet. We don't know the ballistics yet, but I'm sure that'll come out in the coming months.
All right, thank you, Walt. And if you have something you'd like Walt to investigate, you can call the 8 on Your Side helpline at 1-800-338-0808.